Hey, it's Vinny. Welcome back. So we've got some very exciting news today. Two things to get to. We've got an update on Tesla's stock split, and more importantly, I believe what Elon Musk just said changes everything. And there are a few things he's been saying lately. One of particular importance that I'll get to first, right after the stock split news. But he's had a lot of interesting things to say over the weekend. So first off, we were supposed to get some news on Tesla's stock split today, but they announced that they need more time to file the disclosure ahead of their annual shareholders meeting. So they're pushing back the plans to detail the issuing of this new stock split. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. We don't really have a specific timeline, but they had an April 30 deadline for filing their shareholder proxy for the fiscal year that ended on December 31st. So they missed the deadline. What else is new? Tesla missing some deadlines, but like always, they're going to follow through eventually. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to get the stock split news. Now, more importantly, what Elon Musk just said, I believe, changes everything. Let's take a look. This is a little excerpt from Tesla's Q1 quarterly report that they just reported a couple weeks ago. This is a direct quote from Elon Musk, who spoke on the call. And then there's, of course, Optimus, which I was surprised that people did not realize the magnitude of the Optimus robot program. The importance of Optimus will become apparent in coming years. Now, boys and girls, really pay attention to this next couple sentences. Those who are insightful, directly from Elon Musk here, those who are insightful or listen carefully will understand that Optimus ultimately will be worth more than the car business, worth more than full self-driving. That is my firm belief. Bruh. How do you even value this company? I sure can't. I don't think anyone can truly accurately value this company. I mean, this is profound. This is like everyone should be talking about this, and yet they're not, because no one can understand this company. The same folks that doubt Tesla, I bet if you go back 10, 20 years, were the same folks who said Amazon will never work, or Apple will never win the phone market. The iPhone will have too much competition, the iPhone killers. You could just substitute Tesla in for those names if you look at the old articles. And yet I think Tesla is the biggest opportunity we are watching unfold right now that's going to be bigger than Apple and Amazon. I truly believe that. I mean, you have to trust Elon Musk here, but I trust the guy. I mean, he's given me no reason not to trust him. Let's just take a quick look at, their track record here of defying the impossible and all expectation. I mean, if we just look at Master Plan Part 1 that Tesla came out with, over a decade ago now, plan was to build a sports car. They successfully achieved that. Use that money to build an affordable car. They successfully achieved that. Use that money to build an even more affordable car. They successfully achieved that. While doing the above, also provide zero-emission electric power generation options. They successfully achieved that. We're seeing that roll out more now, but these things are well on their way. Many of them have been accomplished, and they've really succeeded in pushing the advent of sustainability up probably by many decades. And then in Master Plan Part 2, the plan was to create stunning solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage. They successfully did that, and I think they would be doing it a lot more if it weren't for supply chain shortages. And obviously, I think they've been focusing on ramping and taking as much of the car market share as they can. But I think in the next few years, as the supply chain issues hopefully alleviate, we're going to see Tesla energy and storage become an even bigger and integral part of the business here. The second goal, expand the electric vehicle product line to address all major segments. We're well on our way to this. I was just talking about this in my video with Tim. Check that out. We do a weekly Tesla video on the channel here. Expand the electric vehicle product line to address all major segments. They've done that, and they're going to officially do it once we get the Cybertruck. It should be coming to a volume production in 2023. Tesla Semi and the autonomous robo-taxi are coming in the future as well. But as we look at the way it is today, and obviously the Roadster, the sexy models, S3, X, and Y, there's something for everyone there. You've got an SUV, you've got a couple performance vehicles, higher end luxury type, and then you've got, the Model 3, which I think could potentially become that mass market, affordable for everyone car. You could already make the argument it's on price parity with a Toyota Camry when you factor in all the savings. But moving forward, Tesla is making this compact car. Everyone's talking about that eventually they're going to get to it, let's say a 25K car. And, there's been so much speculation. What's it going to be? A Model 2? Is it going to be a new design? It could very well just be the Model 3. As costs continue to come down, the Model 3 will get cheaper and more affordable to everyone. Again, it's already on price parity when you factor in tax rebates and the oil and maintenance savings. You're going to save a fortune. So just imagine once that car gets even cheaper and, they can't meet the demand already, as the price comes down, they really will have a long, long runway for growth here. Okay, the next segment, develop a self-driving capability that is 10 times safer than manual via massive fleet learning. You could argue this one that it's already there, but let's say it's very close. We see full self-driving in action. It is truly incredible. It's rapidly improving. They've come so far in the last couple of years, especially. I think by the end of this year, I mean, Elon has said that it will be ready to go by the end of the year, full self-driving. Again, optimistic timelines, but they set the bar high. I've talked about this many times on the channel. That's better than, GM, who says they're going to be 50% electric by 2030, or Ford, who's going to sell 2 million vehicles in 2026. It's better to set the bar high, and you're seeing how that's working out for Tesla, maintaining their lead. And finally, enable your car to make money for you when you aren't using it. Obviously, this will come with the full robotaxi fleet and the self-driving being solved. So I think we're going to see that happen in the next couple of years. We're still waiting for Tesla Master Plan Part 3 here. We don't know when that's coming out, but who knows? I cannot even imagine what is going to be in that one. I mean, when you factor in the robots and Optimus, even if you don't factor in Optimus, that's fine. If you don't think that this thing is ever going to happen, there's a very good chance here Tesla can become the biggest company in the world without it. I mean, they've got such a big lead with the electric vehicles alone. All they really need to do is hit on one of these industries: the energy storage, insurance, full self-driving, maintaining their electric vehicle lead. There's 4 ways, and then you factor in the robots. I think they're going to hit on all of these industries, and that's why no one can really understand, no one can truly value this company. It's broke the brains of traditional investors, so to speak. How do you value it? I mean, we're seeing the convergence of multiple S curves right now. Tesla is advancing so quickly. It's widely known. People in Tesla and Apple both say, Apple moves very fast. Tesla moves 3 times faster. So how do you catch a company that's moving 3 times faster than Apple, where everybody wants to go work? Where does all of the new graduates want to go work? You look at the studies, they all want to work at number 1, Tesla, number 2, SpaceX. So this will help them maintain their lead. Obviously, they have very great leadership there too. Now, I want to end on this. Elon Musk has been giving some great investing tips on Twitter, but I want to ask you guys your opinion. What do you think about this one, where Elon Musk basically said how Jack Bogle, the founder of index funds and passive fund investing, basically before he died even said that index funds were kind of getting out of control. And so Elon Musk is making the argument here that there should be a shift back toward active investment. Passive has gone too far, right? More than ever, the market is concentrated in index funds. People are just buying the whole market, which in the long run, you look, the S&P just keeps going up, and 2022 is a great year here that just shows like great companies. Look at Meta, look at Netflix. You just don't know, especially in the shorter term. In 1 to 2 year periods, anything can happen. And had you bought the S&P 500 over Netflix, Facebook, you're doing a heck of a lot better. You're down significantly less. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Do you invest in index funds or individual stocks? I personally invest in both. And what do you think of what Elon Musk is saying here? That Jack Bogle was even saying that too much of a percentage of the market was already in index funds and that this is going to be problematic. Are index funds going to continue to succeed, or has the market become too passive? And I'm also curious, I know Jack Bogle had said something along the lines of sector-specific ETFs or index funds should be avoided, which I wholeheartedly agree with. I mean, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. The whole reason I'm buying an index fund is to get diversified. And so let me know what you guys think of that in the comments below. We might have to have some more discussion on this. Alrighty, if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop me a comment below if you have any questions. This is Vinny from the Investment Club, and I'll see you next time.